right, as far as the injuries go, Felix strained that hamstring. Most likely he's gonna go on IR here, so, this evening, or this afternoon. Jack Cochran has a knee bone bruise, he won't practice today. Driscoll won't practice. Mike Edwards, the hamstring strain, he won't practice. Nazi Johnson had a shoulder strain, he won't go today. Omar had the ankle sprain and kind of re-hurt it or something of that sort. And then Jalen Royals has a knee tendonitis and he'll be out. So, other than that, everybody's going, and this will be very similar to a in-season Wednesday practice. Now that we're back here, gives the guys kind of a dry run to see how the meeting schedule goes for an in-season game and also a practice goes. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
I know it's still a few days away, but would you anticipate the starters playing in this third game maybe a little bit more than usual would?
Yeah, they'll start it off for sure, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Yeah.
You had the offensive line played some in this last one. Have you seen enough for what you'd like to see on that left side with the young guys? How much more do you need to see?
I like how physical they're playing, that for sure. The more reps they get, I mean, the better, I think, for them. But I think they're doing a good job over there, yeah.
You still switching philosophy, going from 2 to 3 with the starters. What went into that?
I wanted to give the best look we could to these guys that are trying to make the team. We've got some guys that are right on the border of making it. Give them a shot. And I wanted to see the quarterback work with the one offensive line.
Yeah.
Andy, I know you said it's expected that he'll be placed on IR, but if that's the case with Felix and that ending the season, just how disappointing is that for him entering obviously year 3?
Yeah, that's a tough thing. I mean, he's worked hard, so we'll see where it goes. I can't tell you how long it's going to be, but any time for that is disappointing for him. I know, because he works so stinking hard.
Coach, we always ask you about Josh Simmons, but we're gonna get him here shortly. After 2 preseason games, body of work of camp, what is your evaluation of him as you prepare for the regular season?
Yeah, no, listen, I like the way he's approached it. Herbie, he's worked at it. He hasn't missed a beat here as far as missing a day or any of that, so he's been available. And he's working with Coach Heck on getting better every day. So I like where we're at right now, but we gotta keep going. You know, he's a young guy, and but he's been working his tail off.
And same thing with Kingsley, just general
Yeah, I'll tell you the
evaluation.
same thing. Kingsley's moved into a new position, and those two they got a little something going there that you can see it more of the run game right now, where they're really working well together. And then the pass game, both of them are kind of feeling that part out. But they're doing a good job with it. We've been able to get some games in there against them. I thought they handled that well last week. Some of the blitz stuff, you know. So Kingsley had a couple trip ups where the back stepped up and he tripped over somebody's foot there, back's foot. But other than that, he did a pretty good job there.
Are the challenges there going to be more technique individually with those guys, or is it gonna be that communication and, picking up some of the complicated twists and complex moves they're gonna see?
Yeah, well, they've been working double time on that, so we'll see how it goes with the game part of it and that. But then, talking through everything, we're gonna see some new things for both of them, and how they handle that. We'll see how it goes when we get there.
And when you go into a season with a rookie left tackle with a guy left guard center play, was this just part of the process you knew was going to be part of the process going into it?
Yeah. So if you're in this thing long enough, you're gonna have changeover, and you're gonna have young guys that have got to step up and they got to play. So he's a talented kid and wants to be good and is working at it. Both of them are that way. Both of them are high draft picks. So you got to get in, you got to go, and you're gonna live with a few things, but you expect to see constant growth as you go. You similar to what we did with the secondary a few years ago, you know, a lot of young guys, and early it wasn't quite as pretty as it was at the end, so.
With Kingsley, you know, he had a lot thrown at him last year, coming to the National Football League, making the position change. We just see what we see, a little bit we watch in the practice field and what we see in the games. What are you seeing from him that you like, the meetings, attitude-wise, and all that stuff for this challenge?
Yeah, Kingsley's a sharp guy, he's quiet, but he's a sharp guy, and, he's welcomed in this left tackle, and they're trying to work that thing together, and, at the same time, him doing his job, moving from tackle to guard, but, I like the way he handles himself in meetings. He's grown in that area, just attention to detail, all those things. I think it was good for him last year to get in there and play a little bit, and, so we'll see how it goes here.
Last couple, Herbie, and then Nate. Go ahead, Herbie.
Coach, with the over the weekend news on Rasheed Rice, have you heard from the league, and how do you prepare for this unknown period?
Yeah, we know, we've heard about the hearing part of it, that part, and they've got to work all that out. I don't know the details of it. I don't think anybody does, right at this minute, so we'll see where it all goes. We just, when we hear, we'll do what we have to do,
Nate?
Andy, what would you like to see this week out of Hollywood Brown? And is there a chance he could be out there on Friday just to give one sort of dress
Yeah,
rehearsal?
so Hollywood did a little work yesterday, and, which was good. He'll get a little bit more today. And then we'll just see. We'll see how he progresses, through this thing, so, but he wants, it's not a matter of wanting to get out there, he wants to do it. It's just taking it slow, so we don't want any setbacks with this thing, going forward here.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Hey, Coach.
Thank